Finally, I have come back to this game. I think it's been like a week or something like that, maybe. But, yeah, I've made some progress now. I've got some ribbons here on Deoxys. Specifically, all this is what I've been working on in the past week, just because it's very time-consuming, and honestly, I was distracted playing Pokemon Platinum, setting up for transferring Deoxys to Pokemon Platinum in a second, once I'm done with everything here. Also, I did trade this to my Pokemon Coliseum on the Gamecube, but for some reason I had a hard time trying to capture the footage, so I just didn't do it because it was taking too long. And then after I traded it there and back, after getting this ribbon, I started doing all these contest ribbons here. And I saved the Master Rank ribbons for last because I wanted to show them in this video. Now, it should be 24 ribbons leaving this region, but I've decided to skip the Effort ribbon, which is the ribbon that you get on a Pokemon when it maximizes its effort values, aka EVs, aka the stats that get higher whenever you're knocking out the respective Pokemon that provide certain EV points, basically making your Pokemon stronger and getting higher stats. But since I plan to do that later, I'm gonna skip that ribbon for now. These are contest scarfs to have maximum chances of winning at these contests, because they can be a little difficult if you're not paying attention. These don't have anything because, I mean, there's no progress to be made. These are just my story guys. But as you can see here, all these stats are pretty much maxed out. So the way I grinded Pokeblocks was to get 4 different Game Boys, and just play with myself using all of the most potent berry combinations to make the most efficient Pokeblocks. It's a very complicated process, because in these games there's a limit to how many Pokeblocks your Pokemon can eat. So if you mess up, you're not gonna get to max out its contest stats, and you really only got one chance to do it, because the contest stats pretty much stay with the Pokemon like forever. It doesn't matter how far up you're transferring it. So thanks to our maximized contest stats, we always end up at the top and get to go first in our contest move, or contest appeal. And the strategy for contests that I'm using is Rest plus Snore, which is unique to this generation only. And there's a lot of different like move combinations to like get maximum appeals. Basically, the way contests work is certain moves give you a certain number of hearts, and there's like different move combinations that get you more hearts, which is your appeal points. And depending on your contest effects, which is like a whole different thing, yeah, like that. Basically, a lot of different moves have a lot of different effects. But Rest Snore is very potent, because your combo move is always going to double the amount of hearts that you get. And Snore is a 4 appeal move, so that's 4 hearts. And since you used it in a combo, yep, see, the Gyarados is doing it too, just like that. basically you gotta try to use all these different strategies to get ahead of all the opponents you're playing against. And Rust Snore is pretty effective, since you always start first with your max contest stats. You can protect yourself from the damaging moves, and end up at the bottom to safely use Snore on the next turn. Yeah, this is pretty much a victory for me, because not only do I have the most star points from my contest stat boost, but I have made the highest appeals as well. Yes, sir! Victory for Deoxys. Now here comes this guy to give us another ribbon. Every time you win a master rank contest, this guy shows up. Oh yeah. Look at that thing. Oh, that looks sick actually. What the heck? Very cool. No more Gen 3 for Deoxys. We're done. 23 ribbons. Dude, that looks sick. Of course, we're going to look at them all. Yeah. I think that one looks the best because you can see Deoxys the most. What does this one look like? Oh, that's the one we just saw. Oh, it's a tie between the two. I really like those. Those are really cool. That one not so much, it's just... he can't even see his face. Muscular Speedster Deoxys. Okay, that's kind of... that's actually very accurate for Deoxys' different forms. And speaking of different forms, I'm actually surprised they used the normal sprite for Deoxys right there. Now, unfortunately, since these are all the ribbons I can get on Deoxys right now. Yep, these are all the ribbons for the Hoenn region, on the Game Boy anyway. Dude, it looks so seamless, I love it. Oh, it looks so good. These are some of the best Pokemon games ever. Yeah, that one the guy gave us during the contest runs. We still got so many more ribbons to go, but unfortunately, I can't really show the gameplay once we get to the DS, which is the majority of where these ribbons are left to gain, because well, capturing game footage on a DS is very difficult, to say the least. I've looked into it. It requires lots of loopholes, I guess you can say. But unfortunately, I don't have access to that right now, so yeah. The next time we see this Deoxys on this channel, unfortunately, might be when we get to the Switch era of Pokemon. Which is sad because I at least really wanted to show off the 3DS portion of it. But unless I record on potato quality video, there's no way to do that. I might do shorts, maybe. In terms of good footage, this is where we take a pause for now.